Welcome back to episode 2 of Designing with the Property Lovers. I'm PJ.
And I'm Thomas.
And we cannot wait to show you what we have been up to.
So in episode 1 of Designing with the Property Lovers, we gave you guys 2 tile options that we were going to use in the house.
Drum roll, the tile selection that you guys chose was the wood tile. It's actually a ceramic tile, but it looks like wood, and it turned out beautifully. I love the way that it turned out. When I first bought the house, there was a brick skirt that went around the porch, but it was crumbling and it really needed to be taken down. But at the time, I didn't have the money to do it. I took the brick skirt down and we had to get all of the brick that I demoed into the ditch so that the city could come and pick it up, which was free, which is awesome. We also had to unload some block so that the block mason could lay new block underneath the house to close off the crawl space.
And I think that was probably my favorite part of the whole process, was just unloading all of those blocks and digging out that little part under this. No, yeah, it was my least favorite part. But you guys knew that already.
A word
they know, you know that I don't like this kind of stuff. I'll stick to the painting.
Once the block mason finished the block work underneath the house to close off the crawl space, he put on a stucco finish just to kind of finish it off. We may eventually go back and either stain the concrete or paint the concrete, but for now it looks way better than what it did.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So we'll probably leave it. On the front of the house, there is this cute little bay window, and it is cute, I will admit. And a lot of you guys said that we should keep the bay window. However, living in the house, it made it
was
impossible.
Like an awkward furniture placement in there.
So I got to work on demoing that bay window.
Gotta go.
It's got to go. Got in there, took it down, reframed it, put the window back in the same place more or less. But it created a flat space, which made the porch bigger, bedroom a little bit smaller, but more practical to place furniture.
During the demo process, PJ is doing the majority of the demo. So he's the one knocking down the walls, cutting out the windows and reframing and everything. And I'm usually the one who is picking up after him, like going around and bringing the stuff to the front of the house. And
because otherwise it would just keep piling up. So it's a good team to have, because once you start demoing stuff, it just piles up. So you're normally right behind me picking stuff up, putting it in the wheelbarrow.
Sweeping, cleaning up, and it's because I don't enjoy that part of it. I don't enjoy the demo. He actually kind of does. I think that demo for him is more therapeutic. And for me, I would say painting is more therapeutic for me, in a way. And so I'm happy to go behind him and clean up and just bring all that stuff to the road.
Around the same day, Thomas and I demoed the kitchen floor.
This time was fun, ripping up all, because honestly, this demo wasn't that hard.
It wasn't. It was
just popped right off.
Taking up laminate flooring.
Yeah, and they just pop out the same way they go in. It's very easy.
Yeah. So we took up the laminate flooring, and then I laid backerboard for tile. So we got the tile laid, and then I grouted it. Had a small complication with the tile. Loaded up this morning, I had to run to one of our houses to pick up the tile saw, which is right out there. And then I mixed up the mix for the tile, and I spread the first layer for the first tile, and it broke, which means now I don't have anything to put it down with. So I've got to run to Lowe's and hope that the mortar doesn't dry.
So when it was time to fix up this house, we really went back and forth on the kitchen layout. PJ knew that he wanted it to be different. We just weren't sure how we were going to line it up with the appliances and the new cabinets.
And we knew we wanted an exterior door.
Yes, I think that the layout really works in this kitchen. Even though I feel like there's less counter space, it still feels bigger and it seems bigger.
Yeah, so we came up with a new layout that fit the door. We had to buy a new refrigerator, which was a stainless steel. We got it off Craigslist. It was $350. Originally $1,500 refrigerator.
And it's so cute because it's so skinny and tall. It's like a perfect size for a little cottage.
Really, really cute. One of the guest bedrooms had 2 windows, and the way that the window set was going to complicate things for the siding once we put the new vinyl siding on the house, because the window would have been in the soffit. So I know a lot of you have no idea what I'm talking about. But to make things easier for the siding, I decided to take that window out. But I didn't want to just take it out and not use it, so I came up with the idea to put the window in the living room to create 2 windows, which lets more light in the living room.
And it makes it feel so much bigger in there.
It turned out way better than I expected it to.
Me too. I was really on the fence about it at first, and I was like, PJ, I really don't want to lose that window in that bedroom because it's so small already, and we're going to lose the light. And we kind of went back and forth on that.
But overall, I love how both areas turned out.
I do too. You were right on this one.
It took me some... He didn't want to do it initially.
Not at all.
But I love how it turned out.
Me too.
And the living room is so cute. Once we finished all the demo, we rearranged some windows. It created a lot of areas where I needed some sheetrock repair. So in both of the bedrooms, I had moved windows, so that meant sheetrock in there. In the living room, I added a window, which meant sheetrock work in there. So I got everything ready, had a sheetrock person come out, and they finished that off to get Thomas ready to paint.
I painted the kitchen, painted the bathroom, and there's only 3 other rooms in the whole house. So it's not going to take very long, and it's something that I actually enjoy doing.
And Thomas is really good at painting. I'm very sloppy when it comes to painting, and Thomas is more particular. But overall, Thomas is a better painter. And I don't like painting anyways, so that's perfect.
We have painted the cabinets, we painted the kitchen, everything is set and ready. The only thing left now is the countertop choice.
We priced 2 countertops that are Formica, and we posted it on our Instagram. You can see which one is winning, but we want to see what you YouTubers think about which one we should choose. So comment down below if you want us to use the left option, which looks like a Carrera, or the
right option,
which kind of looks like a granite. Yeah. That's all for now. As always, you can find us on Instagram at PJ and Thomas.
You can find us on Facebook as The Property Lovers, as well as Twitter as PJ and Thomas.
Until next time.
Bye guys.